Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where today we're going to be talking about Disney's biggest mistake with The Rise of Skywalker. Before we get into that, as you all know, if you're a subscriber to this channel, I greatly appreciate it, but if you're not and you're new to this channel and you love Star Wars, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell so you can get updated whenever a new video goes live. But with that being said, let's get into Disney's biggest mistake with The Rise of Skywalker. So the biggest problem I see with The Rise of Skywalker is the fact that there are way too many plot points to hit on if they really truly want to connect all of the movies. If you've been following this channel for a while and you're just more of a diehard Star Wars fan, you're going to know that since they announced the new slate of films and they announced all three directors, when Colin Trevorrow was originally at the helm of this project, he wanted to connect all 40 years of Star Wars and he wanted to connect all of the movies together to kind of make it one big dramatic thing. But when that fell through and they didn't have a director, they had to do some rewrites with the script, and J.J. Abrams came back. And so now he was tasked with connecting all of these movies, because clearly they're still going to do that, because the D23 special look has shown us that, where they're literally just montaging all of the movies together and including barely any new footage in there. So we know that the original plan was to tie the movies together, and that still seems to be the plan. But if you guys were following the channel during the Last Jedi press tour, I believe Mark Hamill was doing some interview and he was talking about the fact that there was no real outline for this trilogy and that there was no overall story arc and that each director was allowed to do its own thing. But now that JJ's back, I'm sure that that's kind of gone, because he did 7, so he started it, and now he gets to finish it, and he gets to finish up his own storylines with as many MacGuffins as he put in there anyway. So he's going to have to tie all of his own storylines together. He's going to have to try and weave Rian Johnson's storylines in there, and he's going to have to finish off the character arcs for all of the cast members from the original trilogy, and he's clearly tying in some of the prequels, as we've seen Palpatine on the D23 poster, and his laugh was in the D23 trailer. So there's 9 movies to tie together if you're going to include what we already know about The Rise of Skywalker in it, and that is just a really big task to handle. And we know that a lot of fans are still unhappy about the prequels all of this time later, and so that could be the other big problem if you're not a fan of the prequels. Is clearly Disney is not throwing out the prequels as some have requested to remake them, just rewrite it. That's not going to happen. All of these trailers say that that's not going to happen, and the fact that everybody is super excited that Ewan is playing Obi-Wan again in his own Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series that's going to come to Disney Plus in the future also indicates that they're not going to do that. So that's really the biggest problem, as I've been kind of ranting about it for 3 minutes now. There is no overall arching storyline, as Mark Hamill probably accidentally admitted, and there's way too many plot points to tie together, not to mention all of the MacGuffins in this trilogy alone. So that's the biggest problem I see for The Rise of Skywalker. It could be really messy if it's not handled well and JJ doesn't really wrap up all of the loose ends, but if he does manage to pull it off, it's going to be epic. But let me know what you guys think about all of these issues that I brought up in the comments down below. Is there anything I missed? If I did, drop me a line down below as well. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, but other than that, that wraps things up for me here in this video. Thank you guys for watching, God bless, and may the Force be with you.